So basically, this is like kind of like a dream of mine. I would have loved to have gotten to do something like this very like even a year ago, to have gotten my hands onto a bunch of flowstars to just find out sizes, what they were like, what I like, what I don't like, because I wouldn't spend so much money because we never get to touch them. We don't know if we like them, and usually within like I don't know 5 minutes of playing with something, I know whether oh my gosh me and this prop like click, right? So the whole idea is just to be able to get to experience a whole lot of props, a whole lot of different sizes, materials. There's some really neat, unique things that we've got over here to play with. We're just going to give you a quick rundown, and then this is basically going to be open free play. And you're allowed to play with anything that we got up here. You're allowed to come ask questions, and then I can basically do a mini lesson on just about any prop that we got up here. So we've got dragon staff. We've got your candlesticks. Clubs, if anybody wants to juggle. There's also a triple set of hoops. If anybody wants to try to juggle hoops. These are ISIS wings. So you're more than welcome to put these on and give them a go. They wrap like come around your neck and then you run them with the wands. You have your choice of fans. So we've got some silk fans. We also have pedal fans. You sort of run like this. So you have some fans to try out. There are a couple of wands. So the wooden one's kind of wonky and weird. This one has a heart on one end, and that is going to be dur down, and so it's weighted to run this way. So if anybody wants to try those out, there is a whole basket of stars over here. We have them from multiple different companies. There is Trippy Squids. There is one of the Ninja 4-petal stars over here that you guys can try out. That's pretty cool. There are a couple of spin flow stars, which they are my favorite, but they're hard to get. They're expensive. You got to be on the drops, and it took me like several drops to get a hold of this guy. I have to tell you, they gave more support for this workshop than any of the flow companies that I got a hold of. So they did send in stuff for donation and lots of these really cool cards that you guys are more than welcome to pick up one and get stickers and all of that. So this is like Mugi Mini. These are kind of cool for starters, for kids. I think they're pretty stable. Mugis have these like rounded edges, which are different. This is their LED. Do not buy this. If you want an LED, get it from Trippy Squid. Don't buy this. So, but you're more than welcome to play with it. It's like based off of one of their airs. We got a First Earth. They're a little larger, in my opinion, a little heavier. It's probably one of my least favorite, but. And then this guy right here. This is what you get if you order off of T-Man. Okay, so you can play with any of those. In the hoops, we have some pretty interesting stuff. So I personally tend to stick more with like the trick hoop side of things. So all of these guys, I guess, the bigger ones here. All of these guys are like your waist hoops, right? So that's about waist hoop size, and they're kind of even small for waist hoop size for adults. You can go like way bigger. I just don't have any, and they don't fit in my car. So those are being like waist hoops. This is varying sizes of varying materials. If you like something, instead of going over it all, you can ask me about it, and I'll tell you what they are, what they're made out of. So there's a set of triples here that are like your juggling hoops. This guy is kind of weird and unique. They don't make these anymore. They used to snap and break and cut people. So you won't find another one of these. They're kind of neat though, and they work really weird, but they're made out of this really weird, like, I don't know. I don't even know what they made these out of, but they don't make those anymore. And then this guy is super duper duper neat. So this guy right here is a 1950s vintage German wooden circus. So you're not gonna run into something like this. It is pretty unique. I ended up getting it from a girl who had it in a lot, and she sold them out. There's probably about 50 of them, I guess. And then my husband had to sand it down and stain it for me. So pretty unique, pretty weird. She can beat you up, so be careful. But definitely something unique. And then this guy is what you would call a gyro. It's a fire boat. We're not lighting anything on fire though. But you're more than welcome to give it a spin and try it out. It's pretty cool. All right, so we still got. Let's see here. So we got a flag boy. These kind of run like. You're gonna get a hold of like the shorter end, and then this kind of almost acts like your poi ball. And you run them like this. So these are neat. A lot of people like don't vibe with. There's one girl that comes to all of like our hoop events, and she does not vibe with who she picked these up, and that's how we all ended up with a set of them. And she vibes with these things, and that's what she does. But so you guys are more than welcome to try those out. There's a flow whip. You can totally give it a go. You got contact toy. There are these absolutely silly fun toy that I bought for my kid a long time ago. So you're more than welcome to give those guys a try. I don't know where they put it. These guys are kind of weird. I'm not very good with these, but they're interesting. They're like a musical instrument from Africa, but they kind of like do these like twirly moves around their fingers and clap them and use them like an instrument along with like a flow apparatus. Kind of neat. So, there is a contact juggling toy. I'm not very good at it, but give her a go. And there's one of these like little kid ribbon things. So that's about what we got. There's quite an interesting menagerie of stuff for you guys to come and try out. But feel free, you guys go ahead and come pick up something. We can do some mini lessons or whatever you guys are interested in. Have at it.